Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And now here's the veteran
DH, for the Dodgers,
Miguel Rojas.
The designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
That one not close. And the count now even up. Swings and misses. And one gone. Here's Betts.
Second, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty.
Third,
and now
right
Teoscar Hernandez. So here in the three spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Philadelphia. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. What do we need to know here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Next offering is fouled back. There's a line drive to left field. Conforto makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Two away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Second inning set to go. Michael Conforto will climb
Michael Conforto.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One out, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the
Third
game.
baseman, Max
Muncy at the dish. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one kicks away from Real Muto. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Edman stands at third with one gone in the inning.
3-2.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Batting 7.
And next for LA, Andy Pappas. Falling behind 2-1. Second inning here, no score. And he swings over the top there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the
Batting
RBI.
8,
That ball was
first baseman,
drilled
TK
106 off the bat,
Hernandez.
and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Foul ball. Two outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That one's in there. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. One down, Phillies down a run. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. JT
Batting
Realmuto
seventh.
steps
Catcher,
in. This is a guy who is
Realmuto.
very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one missed.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one fouled hard the other way.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
off for
top
Los
half of the
Angeles,
third
catcher,
inning. And now the
Austin
catcher
Barnes.
comes up to hit. Austin Barnes. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2. And that one is inside. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that will fall. And that turns the lineup over.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was
Up
still
next
able to square
for
it
the
up pretty
Dodgers,
nicely.
the
And that takes
designated
quick,
hitter,
strong
Miguel
wrist to
Rojas.
pull that off.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a
Now
big
batting
inning plenty of
shortstop,
times. 2
Mookie
runners on,
Betts.
nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Next pitch misses outside. And a count 2-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Now
Got what he was looking for on the mound right
Teoscar
there, and his infielders
Hernandez.
took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park,
off
and stepping
for the
in
Phillies,
is the speedy
second
Bryson
baseman,
Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Breaking ball inside. Full count now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right
Center
around the
fielder,
knees, but just no help from the
Brandon
umpire.
Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. His 2nd of the year. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now. Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Turner now. Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. Here's Harper now. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Out to short. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. And there are 2 outs. Now batting Max Kepler.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Nola fires. Ripped into right field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one's in there. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Conforto over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Return throw to the pitcher. It gets away. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering upstairs. Nice grab. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh will hit next.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting,
Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Kike
for the Dodgers,
Hernandez.
first baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Mookie now. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Barnes headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beats the tag. And now they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That's to third. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Max Kepler at the plate.
For the Phillies, left fielder, Max Kepler.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out to center. Pajes. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Christopher Sanchez taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game.
Now
Tight score and
Phillies,
still a lot of outs to get. So
number 61,
they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off
game.
for Los Angeles,
Tommy Edman
second
getting
baseman,
ready to
Tommy
hit.
Edman.
And a 3-1 on the way. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Max Muncy. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. And now, Andy Pajes. 2 outs, base is empty. And base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that.
Orion Kerkering will take over
now
here.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Here's Kike Hernandez. The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now pitching for
back
Los
down
Angeles.
For the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's
17.
a new pitcher on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Nick
off
Castellanos.
for the Phillies, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Up next for the Phillies,
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher. But if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base. But he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
2-1.
Up the middle, Edman slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Austin Barnes. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from
Now
your
batting
bullpen
right
arms
fielder,
are free passes.
Teoscar
Here's the new pitcher for the
Hernandez.
Phillies, Tanner
Now
Banks.
pitching for
Well,
the
the best
Phillies.
relievers love the
Number
opportunity to
58.
come in and protect a tight
Tanner
lead late in the ball
Banks.
game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here is Michael Conforto. In for a strike. Good slider. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And there's a ball.
2-2 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Kyle Schwarber.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count. Three and 2.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting.
empty. Next to hit,
Shortstop,
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone. Counts full, 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate
Now
appearance.
batting,
Works the
first
walk.
baseman, Bryce
So a man at
Harper.
first. Here is Bryce Harper. And now
That's
the
a ball.
count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ohtani with a move to first. And Turner's back in. Turner off of first with 2 away.
We got full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Phillies.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
66.
Jose Ruiz.
Jose
These are the spots where
Ruiz.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes
Leading off
Tommy
for Los
Edman.
Angeles, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Up the middle, Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play. Here comes Max Muncy.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Pulled strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Will Smith.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now,
Angeles.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
59.
bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So coming into the game now on defense, Chris Taylor. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 3.
Well,
Chris Taylor.
one-run game. Alec Bohm
Leading off
stands in for the Phillies.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting left fielder.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's
Now
a lot
batting,
of base hits
the
up the
right
middle,
fielder,
even on ground
Nick
balls. So a nice job to use that
Castellanos.
big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And that's in for a strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And that one off the outside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Left field. And there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
batting,
closed.
Catcher,
And now it is JT Realmuto. Fastball is outside. Kepler off of first with 2 away. That's in there. 2-2 now.
Countful.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 6-3. Base is empty with 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness
Now
to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boone. That keeps
Blake Trinan into the game.
49.
And this could be a pretty critical
Blake
point in this
Trinan.
game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. That one inside. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
68. Jordan Romano.
Enrique Hernandez digs in now.
First baseman, Enrique Hernandez.
Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have it. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And up next for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Slider misses outside. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That can be a really tough pitch to
the
handle, a
designated
front
hitter,
door
Miguel
breaking ball,
Rojas.
but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now Miguel Rojas. Struck him out without a swing. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie now.
Mookie Betts.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.